put your best foot forward and you want to win the game. But it's no different than any other game other than more people are watching, to be honest with you. But it is an honor to play in this game because, like you said, we are the only game, and it's Thanksgiving. People like to sit around, have dinner, and watch football.
Coach, how much does Dak Prescott present a challenge for your defense coming up this week?
Big-time challenge. This is a guy that's completing 64% of his balls. He can extend plays with his legs, especially on third down. So he presents a big challenge. He's a versatile threat.
Do you enjoy playing on a holiday, or does that screw up everything, routine and preparation?
But we work 7 days a week during the season, so it really doesn't matter. We don't have holidays during the season, in my opinion. It's all work.
How does it look like they've adjusted on offense without Zeke and without Tyron Smith in the last couple of years?
Well, they have Alfred and the other two backs, Rob. They're just kind of using it by committee right now. And last week, they rushed the ball pretty decently. They just got behind and couldn't stick with the run. As long as you have that offensive line in front of you, I believe that committee of backs, they can still rush the ball and get the job done. So we have to focus on stopping the run still.
Anthony, how concerned are you with the second reaction plays, Dak getting out and making something happen by distorting the ball?
Yeah, like I said, I'm real concerned about that because those are the plays that you just can't prepare for, Eric. And Dak does a really good job of making those plays. And so we got to stay with our man. When he leaves the pocket, we may have a spy or something on him, but we have to stay with our man because he makes a lot of completions that way.
Is that a fundamental that you guys had to do last week?
Yes, we've had to do that a lot of weeks, so we've had to practice at it. Alex Smith, Tyrod, we've had a lot of quarterbacks that can move around a little bit.
How important is the back end, the blast rules, and making sure guys are staying with their guys' lanes?
Very disciplined in the pass rush, absolutely. Guys have to stay in their lanes and try to funnel them up the middle to our guy that may be watching him.
How much is the team just flying high after last week's impressive drive?
It's a business-like mentality, as it should be. We're 4-6. We're trying to get back in the hunt, and we're confident that we can get that done, but I wouldn't say, guys are flying high and overconfident right now. We know we have a lot of work to do.
Do you think momentum's a real thing that helps a team during a season, or is that something that gets overblown and just talked about by media and fans?
No, I think momentum is very important. I think it's real in football, very, very real. And, we got a little bit going right now. We had a good outing last week. Guys feel good, but, yes, I like momentum. Joe, he was in the walkthrough today, and he looked good, so we're still day-to-day with him, but we'll see how the foot holds up.
There's a chance he might play on Thursday?
Yes, there is.
You only had one penalty on Sunday. How do you keep your team from getting complacent and keep to their assignment football?
We just, all last week we just preached on penalties and playing smart, focusing on the finish, and I thought the guys responded well. We didn't get our first penalty until the fourth quarter last week. So that's smart football. And when we can do that, I think we can play with anybody.
You guys threw a lot of balls that Keenan's direction. Part of that you said was matchup. But is that something that can be sustained? Can he be a guy that's 10 to 12 targets every week?
Well, if you ask Keenan, yes, because he's begging for the ball, every series. But, yes, he's a big receiver. He has a skill set that he can be he can sustain those targets all year long. He's for a big guy, he can be a slot receiver. He has the initial quicks to do that. And so we like to put him in the slot just for matchups.
Dallas was pegged to be a championship caliber team, and they're 5-5. Do you still consider them an elite team?
Absolutely. When you have an offensive line like the one they have, and in the defense, that front seven, that's a fast front seven. I think they're leading the league in sacks right now. Outside rush, inside rush. And, they have weapons on offense with 88 out there, Dash, so Jason Witten. So they have enough talent to get that done.
You mentioned the offensive line. How much does it change things if they are able to get Tyron Smith back? Like he said, he expects to play.
Yeah. Well, he's one of the best tackles in the game. So, and we expect him to play.
Do you find them to be similar to your club in that your record doesn't reflect how good a team you are?
I haven't paid much attention to them until this week, but I just know they're a good football team, and any given Sunday anybody can win, and so I think there are a lot of teams that kind of in the same pack, but this is time of year that someone's going to break out right now, And so, hell, like I told my team, it might as well be us.
Do you think McCain will be able to play on Thursday?
I believe so, yes.
How about Hayes?
Hayes was in the lineup today. He was in the lineup today.
Are you gonna have Casey stick with Dez the whole game, or are you gonna let him just stay on the left side?
You know, Trevor's done a fine job, you know, with whoever he's been matched up with. So we don't have to put Casey on one particular receiver. You know, we can play our sides if we want.
Your motto last week was taking care of the football. So how prophetic was it that turnovers were such a key, and how fired up is your defense to see that they can capitalize?
Well, defense, you know, that's what they've been doing. You know, a couple of weeks ago they got a couple of turnovers. Last week, obviously, they got 6. So, you know, they said they come in bunches. Well, it looks like that might be true with the defense. I hope that continues. But that's something that Gus Bradley stresses with that defense each and every day. If you watch them in individual period, they work turnover drills. That's the first thing they do. So it's good to see that they're taking the drill to the field.
In what ways is Dez maybe unique from other wideouts you had to game plan for this season?
Oh, we've faced some pretty good wideouts this year, but Dez, you know, his size, you know, his competitiveness. You know, if it's a 50-50 ball, usually he's coming down with it. And he can run by you. You know, he's not a speedster, but he's faster than what most people think.
You know about Jason Witten? He's obviously a veteran, but he can still get it done. What have you seen from Jason this year?
You know, Jason, his intangibles, you know, his leadership on that team is huge. But his skill set, I mean, he's a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. He's a clutch guy. He shows up in the red zone for this team. So, you know, he's a competitor. We have to account for Jason.
Where are you at with Travis Benjamin going into the league?
Travis is sore, but, you know, we'll see at the end of the week. I can't tell you right now. Well, I say end of the week. We'll know tomorrow.
Who would be next in line to return punts?
You know, Desmond King, he has some experience in returning punts. So we'll probably put Desmond back there.
Would you consider King? I know he's done it in the past.
Oh, absolutely. You know, he's a kick returner right now, so we just moved him to punt returner.
What's a week like for a coach when you have very little time? You're cramming maybe 5 days into 2 days.
You know, just to not do too much. You know, we have to stay within the numbers that we have for our squad. I think that's the worst thing you can do in a short week is put too much mentally on the players. You got to let them go play fast and physical and see what happens.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right.